So anyway, here we are. We're making this video on easy to make meatloaf. It is turkey meatloaf just mixed in with a little bit of sausage. And once again, my partner in crime, Becky, is here to help me, even though she's a little tired because she worked all day. Wow. So anyway, that's only because I say that in jest, that's only because she accuses me of riding a recliner too much at work, which kind of is true and kind of is not. So anyway, I will show you step by step. It's real easy, real simple, how to do this process and how to make an easy, simple meatloaf without it being dry or anything like that. And Becky's trying to stay out of the limelight because she thinks she looks horrible, which, look at me. I mean, okay, it's on. Is it on? Okay, it's on. Okay. Real quick, real easy. All you need is Italian breadcrumbs, or you can make your own breadcrumbs by drying bread out and seasoning them with Italian seasoning or garlic, or however you want to do it. I always eyeball my stuff, so I don't really go by a set measurement. I just kind of throw a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. We're starting with 1 pound of sausage. Now, if you want to spice it up, you can spice it up with spicy Italian, hot sausage, or since I'm cooking for a bunch of girls, ladies, excuse me. They do not like hot stuff, so I will tone it down. I will not put hot sauce in it or any pepper or any chili seasoning in it, which actually really makes it really good. But 3 pounds of turkey meat is what we're using, ground turkey. And you mix it all together and you use your eggs, 2 eggs-ish for every 3 pounds or so. Is what I go by. If it's not moist enough, you can always go back and put more eggs into it, and you can always go back and use what we use right here is diced tomatoes. Okay, now we got all the ingredients together that I talked about and I mentioned. I put salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder on this, and we're going to mash it all up however you want to knead it. Don't really squeeze the meat because that really actually takes out from it, and it doesn't get as juicy. It doesn't stay as juicy if you squeeze the meat too hard. So anyway, here's the process right here. It's real simple, real easy. If you've got young children and stuff like that, and they like to get their hands all smushy and all covered in turkey meat, then this would be a great job for them. Or if you have latex gloves, you can use those too. I wash my hands thoroughly, and now I'm doing this, and I'll show you exactly what we do after we get done kneading it, whatever you want to call it. Jump ship, like the Titanic. It's a disaster. Yeah, this thing's recording still, don't you? You like monkey poo fights.
You know how to edit?
Oh, yeah. You like monkey poo fights at the zoo.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, do me a big favor. Can you add just a little bit more? It's okay. So you're not in
this?
Yes, please. No. Thank you. Okay, and through the magic of editing, we just added just a little bit more of the breadcrumbs because somebody doesn't want to be in the shots this evening because somebody had a long day and they look like they're about ready to fall asleep, which, again. So that firms it up a little bit, so it's not as mushy. But then again, you still want to keep the moisture in it. You don't want to overdo it and draw the moisture out while you add the breadcrumbs. You sound like I know what I'm talking about, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, jeez, that's frightening.
You do.
Okay, as you can see, some of the breadcrumbs are still not mixed in there. You got to make sure it's thoroughly mixed in there. Even though turkey meat is a little less dense than regular meat, it's you can mix it up really good, and it's also stickier too. So. Kneading. Now, depending on how you want to do this, you can do this in individual meatloafs. You can actually hand size them like this. Depending on how big your sheet is or your pan is, you can do them like this and do them as individual meatloafs, or you can do 2 or 1 whole loaf. But you got to remember that when you cook one big, huge loaf, Your cooking time is going to be a longer, and you're going to have to watch out that you do not burn the bottom, or you do not create a mess. Like I have it worked, where you end up having to have the newer guy de-weld the pan or throw it away, which I have done a couple times. I've destroyed a couple pans at work, which is, you know, kind of my claim to fame when I cook. We're going to need another pan. That way the cook time is less. And you can actually freeze this too. See, that's real simple, that's real easy what we did here. Made 2 meatloaves for the price of 1. When your hands are all meaty and stuff like that, you just go around chasing people. Well, okay, we just got done pulling it out of the oven, and I forgot to put on here that we did the sauce or the glaze for it, and the glaze is just real simple. All you do is take 1 cup of ketchup with a little bit of dab of Worcestershire sauce, a little dab of honey, and brown sugar, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Mix it all in there, and then pour it over your meatloaf and or turkey loaf in this case, and then let it cook up for about 5 minutes, and then serve it. And that's it. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the finished product, and we have it with mixed vegetables also. So there you have it.